They do it in every show, though. Product placement. It sounds ridiculous when you talk about it out loud, but it must work because it's not free. So that means, as absurd as it sounds, this conversation has happened. Where some guy's like, you know, I think I need to buy a new car. And his friend's like, hey, they drive Fords on Criminal Minds. What? Are you for real? I like Criminal Minds. Think I should get one of those Fords? Did they get good mileage? They have never gotten gas, ever. No, I've seen every episode. They have never gotten gas. It's never even mentioned, right? There's not like one guy late to the crime scene. Sorry, had to fill up. No. So yeah. I don't know how you feel about mileage, but if you think 10 seasons of Tank is pretty good mileage, then yeah, I'd say so. Criminal Minds is supposed to be a realistic depiction of what FBI profilers do. They try to make it look super real, except it's on television, so it's kind of stupid. Because everything on TV is kind of dumb, because a long time ago, they decided no one should ever be able to curse on television. Some nerd was like, I don't curse. I don't ever want to hear it. No one should curse. That person is a liar. Everyone curses. Every single person in the world curses when the situation calls for it. Right? My mom is a saint. The first 35 years of my life, I did not hear her say one bad word ever. Not even the easy ones like hell or damn. She was G-rated Disney cartoon squeaky clean for 35 years. And then last Christmas, she kicked a coffee table barefoot. And you know what? She knows all the words, all of them. Every single one. In a row. She didn't stutter or stammer. She didn't trip over any of them. She just fired them all out. I was impressed, right? It was not a bad showing for a first-timer. So everyone curses when the situation calls for it, and there is not one episode of Criminal Minds where the situation does not call for it. Right? Think about it like this. Who's crazier? The guy who cuts the heads off 12 people and then stacks those headless bodies up like Lincoln logs in his townhouse living room? Then lives in that fort till the cops show up? Or the guy who walks in, sees all that, and don't say fuck? Right? It's the first guy. The first guy is crazier. But the second guy is unsettling. You wouldn't let either one of them babysit. No. Even if it was Friday night and he volunteered, I'll watch your kids. No, not you. You don't talk right when you should. I don't trust you. And it just baffles me. Why are you taking the cursing out of something like that on television? I guess they think we don't want children to hear those words on television because maybe they'll repeat them. But how's about you just tell your kids, sometimes it's okay to talk like that. If I was watching that show with like a 5-year-old and they walked in, saw a stack of bodies, and the guy was like, oh, fuck. And then the kid was like, I want to say fuck. I'd be like, sure. Whenever you walk into a room like that, you are allowed. You know what I mean? There are times when it's okay. Like if you go to school tomorrow, don't say it unless you walk in and everyone's dead. You walk into your classroom and everyone's dead and you're like, what the fuck? Right? That's appropriate. That's when you should. But if you walk in and you're like, oh, gross. Nope, you should get detention. Because you are crazy. Just let people talk like human beings. Right? I'm a big fan of the X-Files, but they never ever curse on the X-Files. And that is the least believable part of that show. It is so much easier for me to believe those people regularly see aliens and monsters than it is for me to believe that once they see those monsters, they don't immediately say fuck. Right? Sometimes I say it, and I'm just watching. Right? It's on a screen. My door's locked. I know I'm safe. I've already swept the apartment for monsters. But it's still startling enough when it pops up. They're like, oh, fuck. Oh, okay. All right, it's on TV. I'm okay. Right? That's supposed to be their real life. And when a monster pop up, they're just like, oh, no. Right? Like the guy's like, I knew it was this. And the lady's like, I don't believe in it. Like, what? Still? Still? You've seen an alien every Sunday for 9 years. And you don't believe in them? Just let them have a normal human reaction in that situation. Let them react the way any of us would if we were in a similar situation. When the monster pops up, let them say fuck, or god damn it, or I'm gonna fuck that monster. Right? For the story. That'll be a good story. Right? I have made questionable sexual decisions in my past and gotten no story out of it. If you think I won't fuck Bigfoot, you should think again. In a heartbeat, I would. Because I want that story. Even if you don't get a story, you still fuck Bigfoot. So at the very least, one of your idiot friends will be like, I don't believe in Bigfoot. And then I could be like, that must be nice. I remember those days, but they are over for me. I asked my brother if he would. I asked my brother if he'd fuck Bigfoot. My brother goes, is it a dude? That didn't occur to me. No. Never once crossed my mind Bigfoot might have a gender. I just thought Bigfoot was Bigfoot. But now that it's out there, now that it's possible, Bigfoot might be a dude. That doesn't change my answer. No. I still want that story. And I don't think that part will ever have to come up. Imagine you fuck Bigfoot and then tell your friends and their first response is, what are you, gay? No, that guy is not your friend. That's just a dude you know who was focused on the wrong part of that sentence. That's your question? You have no Bigfoot questions at all. You just want to find out if I'm gay. Not my friend. If he was your friend, his response would be, oh my God, dude, do you need a ride to the hospital? Because that's a yes. You probably should. Right? I don't want to be graphic, but it's not going to be gentle. No, we're all adults. If you hook up with Bigfoot, you're not making love. You are getting fucked. And if you don't know the difference, then you got married too soon after high school.